Good morning, folks, or good afternoon. Whatever the case may be, welcome. Slightly Slanted Sleuth coming at you from the garage, the study garage. Took today off due to soreness. Working's for the birds, but we must work and toil. The one who struggles and toils the utmost is the one who is closest to liberation. This is a paper done by Willis Brewer. Egyptian origin of the word Christ. Okay, I'll skip to the meat of it. I feel safe in asserting that Aphrodite is Fa-Ra-Da-Ti, gift of the sun, or Fa-Ra-Tut, vestal of the sun, with A-R-E prosthetic. And long ago, her probable shrine at Bethlehem was called Ifera Atha. For Naomi asks to be called Mar, and Mar-E in Egyptian means beloved. Paradise, the Hebrew, Parids, or orchard. I suggest to be the Egyptian Parad, or the growing, hence the town, Arid, was on the verge of the desert. The Hebrew Dad, or David, seems to be Osiris Dadu, or Tat-U, hence city of David. Or Ker-Dad bore the same name as Dadu, or Mendez, so on and so forth, or Thad, which diversity arises from there being no letter D in the Egyptian, save the T or TH. I must also advance the opinion, and this is the reason why I'm reading this article to you, I must also advance the opinion that Hades is a form of Ho-Dua, or the Duat, or Tuat, a frequent name in Egyptian for the unseen world. And I call attention to Hodu, or India, into which Hadassah, or Esther, made her descent at the order of Marduk to rescue the beloved Jehuda, there meeting the giant Haman. But isn't it interesting that Hades is Duat? See this red line right here? Pluto's got one too. See? See those red lines? This is our red line, ecliptic, 17-degree angle. The chevron. But Pluto is opposite of Earth. Mars is opposite of Venus. Then there's Mercury, Sirius, Saturn. Knowledge is Mercury. Sirius is harvest. Demeter. And we all know what Saturn is. Time. Time, harvest, knowledge. And this is incredible because I just went to the Redshift app, entered the date, January 13th, 2020 at 3:33 a.m. and look what's on the horizon to the west of me. And then we zoom in. We go to Orion's Nebula. Then we go to the bright area within, the trapezium open star cluster. In which there's said to be an intermediate black hole announced in 2012 in space.com. They suspected intermediate black hole being in the middle of the trapezium open star cluster. Now, oddly enough, the star cluster forms a cross. Not only that, trap, easy, I am. Trapezium. Trap, easy, I am. Okay? And by the way, all of those designated stars are named 010101 ORI. 01 Orion. Okay, so then we go, what the heck is going on? And that black hole, from which that black hole, or the trapezium open star cluster, emanates the Barnard's loop, which is the Fibonacci spiral that our Earth in our solar system, if you were to track this trajectory, you would find that the star Regulus, Aldebaran, Hades, Sirius, Earth, all the major stars we know of are all on that spiral arm. Everything is in motion in a spiral oscillation throughout nature on Earth. Spiral fractalization of that spiral is prevalent in all matter. Did you know the number 33 is the number of turns in a complete sequence of DNA? And that with this number 33, Okay, this is a animation of the Anu. I believe the Anu in us is our heart, the seat of the soul. Look at it. It looks just like the heart. 7 layers. 7 houses of the Lord. It is the fractal within the fractal. It causes everything to exist. And here's my little contribution, my dogged search for the truth. And to appear and disappear, welling up as it were from the astral plane, and disappearing from the physical on the astral again. Description of the Anu. It is a living heart, pulsating with energy, with its 3 thicker whorls and the 7 thinner. It is also a transformer. Each whorl is made up of 7 orders of spirally. Spirals and spirali are the basis of its structure, and the Anu is fashioned to do a work. In the 3 whorls flow currents of different electricities. The 7 vibrate in response to etheric waves of all kinds, to sounds, light, heat, etc. They show the 7 colors of the spectrum, give out the 7 sounds of the natural scale, respond in a variety of ways to physical vibration, flashing, singing, pulsing bodies. They move incessantly, inconceivably, beautiful and brilliant. It is the prana, the life force. When a force is brought to bear upon it, it dances up and down, flings itself wildly from side to side, performs the most astonishing and rapid gyrations. But the 3 fundamental motions incessantly persist. If it be made to vibrate as a whole at the rate which gives any of the 7 colors, the whirls belonging to the color grow out brilliantly. The rainbow. Interesting, huh? With each diastole, it fills with energy through the vortex, and with each systole pours a torrent of energy from its south pole, the energy of prana, of life force. It turns incessantly upon its own axis, spinning like a top. It describes a small circle with an axis as though the axis of the spinning top moved in a small circle. Nutation. It has a regular pulsation, a contraction, an expansion, like the pulsation of a heart. Wow, I never read that before. And remember, I told you guys I found a rock, or I felt compelled to find a rock. Check this out. It's in the shape of a heart, a human heart. Crazy. That's how our environment talks to us. Tell me what you think, guys. Thanks.